Probably
yeah.
off lane. Yeah, probably off lane. Probably.
Yeah, they usually run carry void on Shadow.
Nyx
Assassin
Assassin.
off lane, it's good.
Good against Timber, obviously.
Good against Wyvern too.
In the bottom lane. This is something that we see out of the team plot. Just don't give them an easy lane up top, and Sox and Resolution are having a very difficult time dealing with
that helps.
double melee.
Moo just got time locked on the bottom lane. Combine that with the Fortune's End. Moo's gonna go down. First blood, it goes to Wings.
And on the top lane,
Yeah, Misery's rotating her out. Fate, so low. Resolution, lower. Cold Embrace is still available. Now Misery will arrive. Ice, Fire Strike is just going for the last swing, trying to find Resolution, but these searing arrows doing the early damage the DC required. That arrow fly down, there she is. Resolution will find himself a kill. Look for another rotation to fight.
Wings like doing this. They like it looks bad because they both die, but they have to expend so many resources, so much HP.
Moo's gonna be careful. They're gonna go again on him. He walks over. Such a simple combo. Fortune's End into Torrent. We saw it on the top lane. Now bottom lane, he has reactive armor this time around, but still no Timber Chain available. So Moo, poor man shield will not save you from that.
He thought he was in a one-on-one situation, and then he skilled up for this one-on-one build with the level 1 Whirling Death, the level 1 reactive armor.
Honor on Death Prophet.
Misery smoked up behind, looking for a stun into an arrow. It's only a level 1 stun though, but Blink's so far out with no Spirit Siphon.
And you still got the Starfall available too. So Weeha connects on this. Now into that Starfall. The Torrent! The secondary star! It connected on Blink. So he does fall down. Easy for Moo to deal with that if he was level 6, but doesn't have the Chakram available yet. Another heavy rotation to top 3 from either side. They stun on Resolution. Torrent as well. Sasha, he needs to get that Cold Embrace off, but Oracle has more than enough match for damage. Misery with the Burrow Strike forward. Wants the Nyx Assassin. Doesn't have the damage output, but maybe with the help of the Wyvern, he will have it. Misery to the tree line. The South is actually going to get cancelled off. It was the Caustic Finale that did it, and now Faith, 28 life. Will it be enough? Is he going to pop? Faith barely survives, dropping down to 8 at one point. And Wings, the rotation works from them.
That salve tick really saved him there.
Resolution wants a kill on top lane, however. Ice doesn't have anything to play with. No mana. Resolution, Searing Arrows, and Strafe will take one more, and there she is. Resolution, a good answer back. And an overstaying of welcome from Ice. It actually roams around the back line. Now, it is nighttime, so DC had no idea that he moved that way. And Weeha right next to him, starting with the Stun Fortune's End as well. The Torrent, if it wasn't that, it was going to connect. It was a Purifying Flames from Innocence. That's what found the kill.
And that Observer Ward is scouting him out the whole time. They don't actually have the Fate's Edict on the Oracle, so you can't disarm the...
Well, top lane, Misery. Nice Sandstorm dodge. They put down their own Sentry Ward. Cold Embrace will pull him out. The Sandstorm is facing in. Burrow Strike cancels the TP out. Digital Chaos. They're looking for that kill. Misery dropping down low. Fate doesn't have much to work with. He's got stick charges in 1 second. He's got that up now, and he's actually holding onto them. He won't pop, however. Not while Shadow chases down the Winter Wyvern, but support comes in. It's Resolution. He's running down, looking for the kill over on Fate, leaving Suska by himself under his own tier 1 tower. Shadow commits the Chronosphere, so that won't be available, but Resolution shows himself. Time walk on cooldown. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second over the tree line and far away from DC's line. They run down, but Resolution's not giving up. The arrow will force Shadow a little bit closer towards the tree line. Out, while Faith going to find Weeha back behind the tower, dropping down that Ring of Aquila to use wand charges. And now they commit. It is the Exorcism going to work. Range, the Radiant Sentry Ward's up, so they see He has to leap up to the tree line. Takes Spirit Siphon, know exactly where he is. He can't get out this one. The stun will connect. An icicle one from Faith.
2 times at this point. Each Morana game coming from them getting worse and worse. Resolution coming around from behind as the TP comes in.
Yeah, they look for that damage. Resolution stunned up, but Misery brings the extra help. Burrow striking forward towards Blink, but the damage is enough. Misery, the Sentry Ward was still down, so the Exorcism finishes him off.
Once Winter's Curse come out, he's set up for an Epicenter Burrow Strike follow-up. Ooh, a lot of trouble.
Yeah, again, they're going for this combination with no X-Marks. They're not going to drag him back, but now the ship, the Rom is on the way, and Moo gets his fill. Weeha.
Who needs time dilation when you have Bash?
Faith is looking at Resolution too. Invis up around the tree line. You'll need to hit him first with the Vendetta, then follow up on the stun. Either that or he waits for the Death Prophet, who's rotating up to find this kill. Vendetta will last long enough. That is a level 1 Vendetta.
Blink is invis. They have an Observer Ward scouting any TPs on top lane, but he thinks he's safe. He thinks he's alone.
Here they go. Resolution. Pop him up. And Resolution, he goes invis, but not in time. They trigger the dust just in case.
Man, that invisibility ring, he might have been a little bit scared. It's like, oh, okay, Nyx +1 can kill me, but if you don't see any heroes, there's no way you can predict that king coming.
Suxa, Shadow jumping in, double Chrono, Misery. He can prep the epicenter. The question is, can he get in range? Wyvern's already down, and now they're running closer. Misery will just walk over. Shadow's still got Time Walk available, so we can repair all the damage that's done to him. And DC, again, getting picked off with no rebuttal.
Tower.
Yeah, without the committal of Exorcism, this is a troubling sight when you can't even hold your tier 1.
Misery looking for a kill, epicenter.
And with a pivot chain into Chakram, they can miss the Epi too. Innocence will walk into the side of it, but now we can just use Fortune's End, slow down Misery. It will connect, the follow-up's done with the mana burns by Carapace. The curse is out, it holds Oracle in, and Moo comes in with a Chakram, but false promise. It will keep Innocence alive as he TPs himself away to safety. Moo's still looking for something, actually, he's just looking to get the hell out of here. Exorcism is triggered, but the stun, it's on Moo, and it's going to be Wing holding the Timbersaw in position. No, the chain up, the last attack from the Death Prophet will find the kill. The supporters arrive for DC. They arrive in with a big steering arrow damage. Faith makes a break for the tree line. Still alive. Triggering does too. So no extra invis for Resolution. Time lock. Not going to be enough from Shadow as Weeha. Cold Embrace. Resolution. The torrent is already connected. Double stun. Faith the end. He walks himself out. He walks over. He wants the last finishing move. He won't get it. TI6 will finish him. The torrent. It may not be done yet. Suxa set up in towards the air. X marks the spot. You ain't going nowhere apart from down to the briny deep. Faith doesn't have enough for the stun. Spy Carapace up unless she connects over on Misery. He tries to create space. No timer from Shadow. Time on forward. Now he finds the kill. More TP support arriving from DC. Another connected time from Eyesight to the Misery. Stuns. Chakra forward. Mooney to turn the tide of this fight. It's Misery. The one charge will keep him back into it. He can go for another Burrow Strike. It's Moo. Time lock for a century. He wants to walk out to the T1 towers. No stuns available from Nyx Assassin, but these ones really playing dividends.
Oh my goodness, what ungodly teamwork coming out from Wings next to that side shot.
It's not over yet. Innocence is coming over the Inferno. It's on Weeha. Innocence brings the damage. Weeha, he is gonna pop like a top. They look for more. Ice. Where is it? No, the Ice X mark's not gonna hit. They turn around, look to the tier 1 tower. He's actually chasing him down. X marks the spot is available, and support is on the way. Misery back to tier 1 tower. Now the X mark right on top of the tower pulls him into the torrent. Innocence with the damage. The arrows are flying forward. No one's going to get caught by it. The curse is on Faith, but it's too late from Suxa. Weeha wants to do something. Resolution's on the hillside, just watching his teammate die.
To secure that Aegis, but more importantly, they need towers. I'd like to see some maybe backdooring.
Weeha
Resolution.
playing stunned by Carapace. Sent instantly back that starfall of Weeha. Shadow, he's there. Chrono's up. Moonlight Shadow will not protect the Mirana.
No
and now bottom lane because they found the Death Prophet. The Death Prophet, what? She blinks away. No one attacked her. She just gets her out. She had the Yule Scepter as well with the Exorcism up. DC was, well, hoping to kill her up before it could do a lot of damage. Now she'll bring it back over. Something a little bit longer left on it. Timbersaw up the Faith, gets the stun. Now the Exorcism goes to work. Misery prepping the epicenter. Burrow strikes forward. Bleed's going down with the Fortune dead! The save is huge. Resolution's time dilation out this fight. Sucks has the TP out with DC. They're losing everything, including the kitchen sink.
Wow. I can't believe that Blink Dagger just worked out for him so incredibly well in that position. He can normally get out of control and farm, but not this game. DC looking for a smoke.
Oh, it's like they're trying to contest a Roshan play from Wings, but Wings aren't in there. Instead, it's Misery who's going to get initiated on by Faith Beyond. Shadow actually gets a first hit time lock. Misery to the Sandstorm. Burrow strikes, but just nowhere near fast enough. Armor, the blinking around, challenge in the neighborhood. A quick sentry down from the Wyvern will at least let them know if Nyx Assassin wants to walk in. But Shadow initiating on the Wyvern. This is even more distraction. If DC can get this Aegis the Immortal, at least a nice Wings extra life. Sucks is going to keep his own life up for it, but Roshan down to 3.1 now. Slowly ticking. Mirana's taking the top tier 1 tower. It's almost done. And Wings are none the wiser. DC. They're going to pull a quick one on him. His better chance. If either that or you force a false promise on Innocence. And now, here they come. Bottom lane. Innocence, they see him behind the trees. No shadows on the lane. And there goes your first one. False promise. Innocence has to use on himself. Shadow, he can time walk off the damage. Chrono is still available. And Resolution, he's actually got no mana to work with. But Clinks, the damage is still enough. Thanks to False Promise wearing on. Misery, get the hell out of top lane. The fresh Blink Dagger will get him away from Faith, who has a blink and ether lens of his own.
And now the Klings can start doing what
We
best.
are caught by Chrono, starts the siphon, or actually wait for it. The cold embrace, we are staying alive a fair amount of time, but then, okay, Exorcism committal is real. They're looking for more, and they're gonna find it. You'll set the up, Timber hits the ground, starts with a Timber chain over, Shadow taking heavy damage, and now Resolution wants to help out, but he put himself in halfway. In comes your epicenter from Misery. The Burrow strike through. It'll slow him down, do a little bit of damage, but not enough. The card, it's big on the Faceless Void. Resolution's back alive, give him some space. Sucks caught on a cliffside. His Arctic Burn wore off at a very, very bad time. Dice, a little bit too far away as they can face the end. Rotating around, looking for an opening. Middle lane, Blink, Fire Strike, a Death Prophet, the arrow will connect. That's a good 5 seconds. Innocence getting ripped apart by Resolution. He took the false promise onto Blink, but the life just won't be there. Blink is guaranteed dead when he hits the ground from the damage, and it will happen. Clinks will take the kill. Cold Embrace keeping Misery up. Now it's very Pietro. Resolution finding a triple kill. Digital Chaos have just pulled out the team fight of their life. It may give them some way to quell the bleeding that Wings have been doing to them.
Been ever so vigilant, sitting behind them, and they got caught without the Faceless Void. He has a very greedy build without a TP score on his
Is he thinking about
inventory.
going in? He will. He'll Chrono over on Resolution. Hard to find the kill. Cold Embrace of Falvel, so is the Curse. They're teaming up, actually really, really close together. And now Blink Burrow Strike. Misery tries to create more space. Resolution needs to wait for Ice Ice to hit the ground after the Yules, and he will do so. Armor toggling his way out, but not enough. Murano was still there. The Aghanims giving the extra damage. This Faith. He's looking at Misery in the tree lines. Misery can actually get body blocked in if he's not careful. He's starting the stun. He's not certain he wants to do it. The Faceless Void is on his way. Wait. Misery. Does he blink? Does he burrow? He'll get stunned. He'll get controlled. And he can't burrow out in time.
How many bashes does this guy get?
He only needed one.
Chrono up, this is not the fight for Wings unless they pull them
You're
back.
under a Sentry Resolution, but now he's not. He's back far enough. Right behind Innocence. Starts attacking. Burn! And now Timber chains forward. Move once more. Blink Burrow. They found Ice Resolution. Putting that Chrysalis to work. They'll need 1, maybe 2 hits. They'll hold him up. It's the Curse. Chakram, 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, 4. Resolution, where is it? Okay, now he's finally going to hit the deck. The arrow will connect a triple stun. Misery will turn with one of his own. The Tidebringer. Ice Ice will finally take a fall. Misery's too far out.
They don't have any armor items.
This can make him happy. Stux to just blink himself down and put down an Observer Board into the Arctic Burn. He goes inside the pit, outside the pit. Now starts to jump out. Where's the Torrent? The bash! It connects the Curse, however, the Wyvern. He still can't get down. He'll Cold Embrace by himself at least some breathing space. As Wings, they commit the Coco's Drum, they commit everything. A 5-second arrow will connect on Innocence, but
Far too risky.
it just delays you push high ground if you do it. Then there's no Exorcism.
They are not really in a rush to take high ground, not with Kunkka.
Oh, this will be nice. They find Misery. Misery, reaction, blink up. Still got Fire Strike available. Gonna dodge even under the Sentry Wall. The Chronosphere! This is the gem of DC. Resolution wants to help out. The Nix assassin caught the end of the Chrono. He'll have to tank up the false promises. Resolution gets bashed up. Even on the first hit. BKB, another bash as well. He'll run away. Where's your Curse? 6 seconds till is off cooldown here for Sasuke. He has to back out, move in the neighborhood with a Chakra, making it difficult to fall against Wings.
And time dilation counter. Much cheaper than Lotus. That Observer War scattered out by Faith Beyond, but he does not have a
Oh,
play.
they jumped the Curse! Just as Death Prophet blinked himself over, the arrow will connect. Nyx Assassin, False Promise will keep him alive, but for how long? Resolution pump a lot of damage in. Shadow with a time dilation, trying to force him out. Move, the Cold Embrace, giving him more life. You'll step up towards the end. Nyx Assassin stays alive. The False Promise did its work. So it's only Mu to die. Weehaw! The leap, the blink, he's still up, but now he actually runs into Blink. He needs more time. He'll get the Starfall off, but Faith Beyond again being saved by this Oracle. The rest of DC are away. Remember, without the Exorcism, there's not a lot of quick damage arriving from Wings. So Roshan at now 2k life. They're a little bit too far away here, DC. So Roshan will go down to Wings. The question is, they want to keep fighting. Sentries are down. Leap up, looking for the corner. Leaps away, however. Timbersaw has the Yule Staff. He gets Yule Staff up. He's trying to avoid the time dilation. The corner! It got Resolution! That's a big one! And he defines the kill! Ships on the way in, a Resolution crushed on the hull! Zuxo also has to Cold Embrace, but there's too much damage there to still find that kill. X marking back. Weeha. Thought he might get out this one. The epicenter arrives from Misery. Minimal damage. Wings can just tank through it. Misery. Silence. Nuke. He's got enough life. He's moving north. And will it be enough while the battle happens in the pit? Misery will die. DC lose 4 and Wings.
Now, they wanted to be able to spam this with the Timber Salt and the Winter Wyvern, but they're nowhere close. It seems like he's going to fall before they really get any damage.
Yep, now the jump comes in. Quick chain away after he blinks forward. Barra strike. It connects to the death drop with the chrono. Weeha removed. Shadow catches 2 again. The current combo. They move down towards Moon with a double dunk from Fate. They ensure the kill. No buyback available for the Timber Saw. And Blink is still waiting for an opportunity. Resolution sitting outside the base. He doesn't know where to go. Blink borrowed forward. Blink takes some wears off, however, so all the life kicks back into him. Misery. Caught out. Another double stomp from Base Beyond. Jump forward from Shadow. Looking for the damage and a time block works on Weeha. This could be it. A triple kill for Shadow. The cast is good, however. Nixus has been brought down. The arrow flies forward. Misses target. Resolution needs to pump in more damage. The gem stolen by Shadow as he'll run back out through the front lines. The Starfall dodged by the first Manta. Still hit by the secondary one as Clinks. Where is this control? Where is this damage? It just isn't there. The silence on Murata means he can't arrow. They see Innocence TPing out. It's going to be too late. The TP was more than well completed before the arrow reaches its point.
Bottom lane, they can't go into the area. They know those wards are there, but TI6 might run into it.
Yeah, he walks straight over. Misery, does he want to? Does he want to? He doesn't know. Oh no! Misery misses the target. The arrow will also miss. DC, the tilts to get a Misery. Just like, screw it. Commit the ulti, but the Ul Scepter up. TI6 running circles around DC's missed stuns. They're going to lose more. Move actually chronoed a little bit further up. Shadow's able to find him. Support will arrive with a stun in from the next assassin. It gives Shadow the time to get the hit. Weeha, as well as Misery. Misery doesn't actually have a TP scroll. He'll burrow strike forward. Weeha, no arrow available, so they're looking to kill off Innocence. But now the arrow will fly forward, but it's well off target again. Innocence, with so much confidence, stands his ground, and Weeha trying to predict he'll move back now as Shadow. Again on another run under the tier 4 towers of DC. They do not have a creep wave with them, but they can start a pincer.
Innocence might get picked up by Resolution.
Well, can they do it? There's a Ghost Scepter. You can't pick off Jack. Yes, he can now. Diffuser Blade is up. Turns it off. The curse. It holds Death properly position. Shadow jumps over, but now he's in range of it. Weeha with the Starfall. Not enough damage. They have to force off back to Winter Wyvern. Away from Blink. Coco's from well off the mark. And Misery is the stun there. 1 second, 2 seconds. Shadow double hit. Nice and quick. Finds the pick off on Misery. All he want to do is retreat.
Still alive and healthy on the side of Wings, and with no BKB on Cleek, they're going to have to hope for a miracle here.
Exorcism is down, however, a miracle's been eliminated. Move. There goes Shishakram forward. Arrow flies in off target. Nice hit from Weeha, but the better hit from Fancy Young. He has been godlike this game. Another big stun. Resolution. He'll finally bring down Blink. There is a spike carapace available. Resolution, no BKB charge, so he'll stun up himself. Chakram, or you can just Timber Chain into Whirling Death. Gem can be recovered as Moo, hot on the tails of Ice. Does he have the damage? Whirling Death, 1 punch, there it is. Moo gets a double kill, but the damage has been done. A full Raxing on mid and bottom lane done by Wings.
I think it's rapier time for Clinks.
I think
he
so
needs
too.
it.
Moo, this will be godlike if he can get it for the chrono. How much life has he got? Nowhere near enough. Shadow ripping him apart.
No solution really to the Bloodthorn.
And even that, like, you get an aggressive set from Nixus Assassin bottom lane. They initiate TI6, they want the kill. The stun is there on Misery as Yulson protects TI6 again. Misery forced up now. The double ones. DC, they just need to bail out here, but Misery pulled back. Cold Embrace will keep him alive a little bit longer. Burrow strikes up for him as the chrono on the back lines. They found Resolution. It's a big kill. Mooney to turn the damage around. Innocence, they'll be ripped apart by the Chakra. And he will go down. The curse is too late to take the attention away from Wings, and now Epicenter. Misery will also jump in. Piranha dies on the left. Misery forced up out. Shadow hot on the tails. Remember, this is DT trying to defend when they got 2 lanes of Megas up. Moo has to buy back, but there's no buyback for Wii or Resolution. So a hard fight now in front of DC. Exorcism will wear off. That's one upside for them. And Wings will back out.
That's weird. He knows that the Clinks is the only one that can really do damage to them. Rana's
We're just
countered
gonna
by the
see
Fate's
it.
Edict.
That courier has traveled the whole, he's waiting, drop the TP scroll. Now the courier, the silence, Yules will dispel. Support's coming over. It's there from the Winter Wyvern, but with the blood, it'll be enough. The Bloodborne Timbersaw, he's not gonna pop. They force up him out. Mr. Timber Chainer. They pop him, the gems on the ground, and there's no buyback. 80 seconds without the Timbersaw. DC, they're scrambling away. Suxa needs some help. Misery's there, but again with the silence. Four star fuck. Nice arrow from Wee. Hitting Blink on the backline. They Burrow strike forward. Blink is low with a splinter. It's not enough damage. Shadow the Crossfire Resolution. He walked into it. The damage is there from Shadow Resolution. It's gone. And with it, maybe the rest of the game. GG. Wings will take game number 2.
What a god on his faces, boy. 20 kills, 0 deaths. Perfect chronosphere. Resolution tried to all in with the rapier at the end, but no death pack, walking in a chrono. Just a lot of mistakes from DC as they crumble in game number 3.
Yeah, the big story is that bottom lane missing of stun after stun. You can see how DC, the smile turns quickly upside down as Wings